Time for the fall. A rogue. Well, maybe I can win against rogue. The dream. Edward Death is good against exactly Tomb Pillager. I don't think I keep against exactly Tomb Pillager. No pirate start. Arguably bad for me since I have a Doomsday. And I drew my Shadow Word Death, so I'll play Cabal Talon Priest into... Maybe I play Doomsayer here. I would be hitting exactly Tomb Pillager. Nothing else. Cabal Talon Priest into Shadow Word Death is not bad. I think that's the only turn that I can use it. And it's to counter exactly Tomb Pillager. Which he may or may not even have. If he didn't have any of the early cards, like, guess you could assume he does, that's a good draw. Alright, the other one is not very good in this deck. Match isn't really about the value. I'll just try to stay ahead.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Crap, I have no answer. Oh no, it's gonna be a miracle. Unfortunately, that is not a battle cry. Would be pretty good. Alright, do your worst.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Wow. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Saucy. This isn't how I expected this to go, but very interesting. I obviously need to kill an auctioneer. Both auctioneers. I think about keeping Northshire around for a combo activator for SI7. I think I'll find some other way to do it then.
Ha, this guy's toast. This guy's toast.
The mirror. So the win condition for this matchup is fatigue. I think I'm about to take a lot of damage though. Believe I'm going to lose this game.
Who goes there?
No patches. Good note. Oh crap! Okay, I have the Shadow Word Death, thankfully. Wait, I think if I draw Dragon Fire Potion, I would win. Ooh, lost his weapon. Is that good for me? Fortunately, Potion of Madness is surprisingly bad here.
Hey, lights out.
But my play is either Twilight Guardian Potion of Madness, which would kill 2/1/1s, or take one of the 3/2s. Seems better.
Let me change your
He's almost out of burst. I think I can withstand this. I could have tried for a Kazakus 2 damage to everything potion there. That would have been pretty good. That's 1 mana. Instead of Cabal Shadow Priest. This Northshire Cleric steals good for me. It's one of the less good cards you could get. And another Priest card. Purify. Darkmender. Ooh. Okay, so I actually need to go for AoE here. 2 damage AoE is enough for the stuff. I can never hit that. But if I get the Polymorph plus AoE, is that what I want? I don't know what direction that goes in. Either play as Guardian. If I miss, I can always play Guardian. 5-drop, I think. If you go 1-drop, I can also play Guardian. 1-drop's good enough because 2 damage is all I need. 1-drop, so I can also play the 4-drop.
What?
1-drop. 3 damage all. These are random. I've grown a lot less greedy over the over time, and that was pretty good. I'm gonna give myself a non-greedy pat on the back there. Good job not being greedy. Potion of Madness is so worthless. Why do I have this in my deck? Well, I use it sometimes.
Thank you.
Oh, there's the Potion of Madness Valley. It's probably the best Entomb target left. Alright, outlasted.
Trust me.
I guess that's why I have Potion of Madness. It does work in a lot of times. Maybe I should just stop keeping it in my hand though. Unless I specifically get to nuke patches in a 1/1.
Give me strength.
Blah, rogue. I don't think I can keep that because backstab. I'm playing first though. You'd have to have exactly backstab, and if he didn't have backstab, it would be really good for me.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Yeah, powered shield uselessness. I'm gonna play Bran on 3. Possible that Bran on 3 doesn't die. Only has 3 damage showing. You need Fan or SI or Eviscerate or other less good answers. And it's not like I'm thinking this will survive. I'm just playing it on 3, because otherwise I lose. If it does survive though, it's like a surprising chance to win. It's not too bad. Kills his guys. Alright, so Twilight Drake can outvalue Tomb Pillager due to my power word shield and or Cabal Talon Priest.
So many.
Huh. Oh, SI.
Ha, this guy's toast.
That's very tempo. This is the part where I hope he does not have sap. I get Potion of Madness, it's so good here. And Tomb. I just double down on no sap. Double down. We live in no sap land. Land of no saps. I think in this matchup you have to take gross risks. It's possible that that induced him to play the Auctioneer earlier than he would have. Which can also be decent. It's pretty good. Now I lose all this mid-game stuff. Unless I draw dragon. No, that's a dragon. Grr. Unless I draw a Dragon Fire Potion. Crap, that's a dragon. Azure Drake. I'm just about ready to flip the table here.
Are you mocking me?
Just a pinch of vigor. What is a loon's will?
Maybe the answer is Cabal Carrier. Yep. Oh ho! That is surprisingly good. The hope is on this turn he makes a huge huge Edwin Van Cleef.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Come on. Coin Edwin. Prep. Edwin Conceal. Like prep something. Oh. Oh! Edwin Conceal!
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Alright, well that's pretty good too.
Happy feast of winter there.
I think I just won. Yeah, it's not over yet.
Surrender your will to the Cabal.
Wow, no duplicates. That means he has one cold blood in his hand, at least. Is the spell damage better or worse? He hasn't played Eviscerate yet, so he has at least one in his hand since that activated. Yeah, I lost. Darn. Well, it's kind of cool at least. He might not have Leroy in his hand yet.
Well played.
So it's almost so clutch. Ah, rogue. The sadness.
Watch your back. A loon give me strength.
mocking me?
Well, at least he doesn't have Coin SI. But if he had Coin SI, I would have second-rate Bruiser at least.
Choose soon.
I had a backstab in there somewhere, right? Oh, jeez. Coin? Cold Blood Edwin?
Thank you.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
I'm not ready. This is funny. Who goes there?
Wow, 2 counterfeit coins used.
The Brotherhood
Oh.
shall prevail.
Well, he's almost out of cards, so this is almost like it's just Pirate Rogue. I mean, this is just Aggressive Rogue. Rare to get this aggressive. If I play the 3-6, he simply uses 6-6 on 3-6. It's a really bad trade, but at least the 5-2 goes in. They don't have a better play. So he has a random priest card in his hand. This card. I wonder if it's to my benefit that he goes all out. It probably is. It's tough either way. Oof. But here, Excavated Evil will save me. Oh no, he traded that way. So, Shadow Word Death will save me. Alright, his hand is Priest card, coin, 2 cards.
Give me a quest.
Oh, thank goodness, that's it. In range to pain. Definitely 5 drop. Deal 5? Deal 4 to all. Deal 4 to all is probably better, since it could kill Azure Drake, Auctioneer, etc. Tempo. Coin and a priest card, so I think my chances of winning are very high. You face Kazakis.
Serve or die.
Ah, 4 to each. Okay. That was a really interesting rogue build. Double counterfeit coin and questing adventure. I guess that would be the more all-in type of rogue. Alright, this is a very difficult decision that I'm about to make. This deck has done really well for me, with a 67% win rate. And some would argue, why fix something that's not broken? But it turns out that I think this deck can do even better. I have been climbing with this deck, but I'm thinking of adding something particularly saucy. It's continually been grating at me how bad the Potion of Madness is. I kept this as a early game counter, mainly for patches, but it's never good because they play a 1-2 and then the Buccaneer, and then they pull patches out. And what do? Do you use Potion of Madness to kill a 1-1 and deal 1 damage to the 1-2? I think I don't need a situationally really good card and sometimes useless card. So Potion of Madness was the easy cut. So what am I going to add in? The cards I'm going to add in are are going to be Mind Control Tech. Not a bad 3-drop. This deck, I think, lacks 3-drops. So adding that 5th one in there is pretty good. So often, I want to play something on 3, but since Shadow Word Death is one of the cards, and that's not really a card, I only have 3 cards, Brand Bronzebeard, Cabal Courier, and Cabal Talon Priest. I don't really want to play Cabal Courier or Brand Bronzebeard on 3, but I do play those against aggro if I don't have another 3. Why Mind Controlled Deck? Because I'm finally going to try out this Dirty Rat card. I had been saying that if the meta ever became heavy Reno lock or heavy Rogue or heavy Druid combo, that I should just switch decks because Priest isn't that good against them, but my statistics show otherwise, surprisingly. I have been able to win the games against those decks, and when I come back to thinking about Reno lock, whenever I played against Reno Priest and they Dirty Ratted my Faceless or my Leroy, I lost. And if I Dirty Rat Rogue's Leroy, I think I'm highly favored as well. No, not necessarily. And if I Dirty Rat the Combo Druid's combo cards, that's pretty good too. Or even just... And Dirty Rat isn't that bad, it's a 2/6, so I'm finally going to craft this card. It deserves to be at least a 1-of in my collection. But first I'm going to open some packs. Thought about putting in Friendly Bartender also. Alright, turns out the Dirty Rat gods didn't agree, but that's okay. Still gonna craft him. This far into the expansion, I've actually have 0 copies of Dirty Rat. I've never played it in a deck before. At least I disagreed with how good / bad it was, but it's proven itself, and I feel like the meta decks out there are enough that Dirty Rat messes up. And it's still a big taunt at the end when you're trying to stabilize against aggressive decks. I've thought about, do I even play this on turn 2 against any deck? And the answer is no, unless I'm really desperate. So I'm always going to mulligan that card away. Question is, which card to cut for Dirty Rat? I found a place for Mind Control Tech really easily, and the cards that I considered cutting for Dirty Rat were Cabal Shadow Priest. Reason, even though it's great value, I find that when I am playing a value game against value decks, there's not that many targets to Cabal Shadow Priest. There is Brand Bronzebeard, which is really good to Cabal Shadow Priest, but that's a specific situation, and I've been winning most of the value matchups anyways. So Cabal Shadow Priest is a strong contender to be cut. There's also Twilight Drake, but it's one of the few 4s I have. I'm not going to cut Twilight Drake, but it's worth mentioning that it is on the bottom 1/3 of the deck in terms of power level. Cabal Courier, I think this deck does well against control matchups, and Cabal Courier whiffs a decent amount of time, but it is still a 3-drop. At least I can play this, unlike the Cabal Shadow Priest, against aggressive decks. I can play it on 3. And Mistress of Mixtures is worth considering a cut as well. However, against so many aggro decks, I would rather not cut the Mistress of Mixtures. We're entering kind of uncharted territory. We already had uncharted territory with this deck, but I am going to cut the very good card of Cabal Shadow Priest. Theory against value, I already win. Against aggressive decks, I've already gotten run over. So we're going to really strengthen our deck against combo decks that try to kill you with Leroy, kind of from hand. And Dirty Rat isn't terrible in the later game against aggressive decks. You play it, you still have mana to do stuff, and sometimes they run out of minions in their hand. And Mind Control Tech doesn't suck by itself. Against value decks, it's a 3-mana 3/3. Against aggressive decks, I can actually steal stuff on turn 3. They get so many things on the board because of patches now. Oh, and I also considered cutting Second Rate Bruiser, but Second Rate Bruiser has some synergy of Dirty Rat, And also, it's been doing decently for me. And I want 3 drops, and it's kind of a 3 drop as well. So, there you have it, Reno 1.5. I'm hoping that this deck performs even better than the last. Alright, time for a nice and easy mage. The 2 cards I added into this deck should not weaken the mage matchup that much. They weakened the mage matchup because the other 2 cards were better, of Potion of Madness and Cabal Shadow Priest. They can both hit Brand, but this deck had a very, very high win percentage against mage already. And if it's Freeze Mage, I can, the Dirty Rat can actually mess them up too. Maybe the matchup goes up, because I get their Alex draws and they can't win. Or their Antonidas and they can't get a bunch of fireballs against both Freeze and Reno.
No, trust me. This might steal.
Ah.
Are you mocking me?
That was a pretty good start.
Is someone injured?
Think this is funny?
Might steal.
I'm not ready.
Can still kill that. Still worth? Still worth.
You think this is funny?
This might steal.
There's some people who actually run Medivh. But I'd still rather possibly get this to be Brand over the benefit of possibly losing Atish.
Let the pain speak to me.
How convenient.
Fresh from Kazakhstan.
If he was at full hand, I would have taken Curse. Wait, he is at full hand. The Shifting Shade is really good, though. It's too cute for a random card. It was a really cool idea, though.
You wish to live forever.
I cannot.
Find
Wow, the animation like went on longer and let me do that for some reason.
Once upon a time.
OP. Even on curve. Unfortunately not that OP, but this is good with Bran. I'll wait until Bran.
your soul.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes here!
Gonna continue to fight for the board.
More! Your soul.
His way of stopping me is freeze plus Doomsayer. I'm trying to play around Flame Strike quite a lot.
Again, so kind of you to join me.
Wow, such a slow card.
I go unseen.
I'm not lonely enough.
vengeance.
Flame Strike does a lot of damage right now. So I need to be able to play a 10 spell next turn. I wonder if I should have chosen summon 3 guys instead.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? We're gonna be rich. Who knows what
Engaging
secrets
TC
will
130
uncover?
into dislocator.
My magic will tear you apart.
I want to cast a spell.
What is Elun's will?
I dream and the world trembles.
Can I light your fire?
You win this
I like how you can get some really flashy moments with that.
For Doomhammer.
Elun give me strength.
Charge roll!
Feels priest, man.
Who's up for an adventure?
Five, 8, 10. Did he overload? He did not. So it needs 7 damage to win. That is possible. I think Shadow Word Death is appropriate here then. If he's running Azure Drake, he's usually a bit more late game. I think Entomb is appropriate here. That thing's just so big because of the Flame Tongue right now. 4 mana 7/7. That would crush me.
I'm in charge now. There is little time.
I need to somehow deal 3 damage to all minions. Or deal 5 damage to all minions.
We hunger for vengeance. We're gonna be rich.
He's probably out of minions, just about out of minions in his hand. So the Dirty Rat's gonna be a nice 2 mana 2/6 taunt.
Always little time.
Also, if he goes entirely face, Dirty Rat actually doesn't pull anything. Which is slightly awesome, I guess. I could try Kazakus for a 1 mana potion. Is dealing 2 to everything good enough? It kills a good amount of the stuff on the board, so I think the answer is yes. Kazi won. What's died? Bruiser. Heal 3.
I ain't talking.
How much?
Darn, in that card. And dang, the potion I got wasn't very good. Well, it would have been good if I got the Bruiser. Never lucky. Something, something. Have to clear it, have to play Excavated,
Or die.
have to heal myself, have to play Historian.
How much?
Then top deck's Excavated. Need some kind of cheating here. I'm not done yet. He's used 2 Jade Lightnings. Oh, Excavated. That's good. That's good. That's good. We're good. Oh, I got the chill. I got chill, boys.
Secret agent coming.
I need a fast answer. Alright, we're going up.
You win this
Whew. Wow. Dirty Rat saved me! 2 mana, 2/6 taunt, pretty good.
for Doomhammer.
Alone give me strength.
Charge roll.
Are you mocking me?
It's gonna go Bran into Kazakus. Hope for success, I guess.
Who knows what secrets will unfold? This is funny.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna play this even if I didn't have Kazakus in my hand. Just gotta play on curve. Well, no, I probably would have done Northshire plus heal. It's arrived. Alright. Let's brew us some potions.
At last, a worthy disciple.
4 to all. Let's see. Dying this game so far is a 1/4, a 2/4, and a 3/3. Well, that's actually the only real choice there. And another 5 cost. Deal 4. 5/5 demon. It's pretty good. So Bran might come back, which is pretty good. So it's either Bran 1-4 or 3-3. It's definitely pretty good. Mana Dragons. We're just gonna heal pass. Playing two of the smaller guys would be too vulnerable to stuff. This is a really good card not to play. But it's a really good card to play.
Side effects? Trust me.
I'm running out of fuel here. But I feel like I put together a really big front. And this is gonna start drawing cards, which is great. Might want to entomb the 5/5. Apparently he's a Jade deck, and that's his first Jade. Never lucky. Maybe that's the best card to death. There might not be anything else. There's Think from Below, and there's the other Chieftain. Depends on what I draw, I suppose. Because it takes a lot of mana, I should use Entomb.
This might sting.
And get myself an Aya. Aya. X. X the Aya. More likely that I play a big dragon with 8 mana. Then I play a big spell. Do I take the sure good card? Both of them are really good. I could use AoE. Although I haven't used any AoE this game of my deck. I'm so greedy! These other two cards are great. But what's in the box? What's in the next box? That's kind of an answer. Confused does answer the O3. I considered it. The Pyroblast can answer anything. I'm Freeze Mage now, boys. So all I do is 7 to 15, deal 5 to him. Oh, use the claws.
What is in these windows?
I was seriously thinking about Alexstrasza for most of that turn. And then I was thinking, do I go face? Do I clear the totem? I decided to do this. It's actually a dedicated Jade deck, so if I let this go on too long, Jades are going to be really big, especially if I get Aya'd. Oh, I have Hex for Aya. Ultimately, I thought clearing was the safest play. Oh, I was right. I didn't expect Bloodlust in my deck, but I was thinking, what if he has Bloodlust? Oh, thank goodness for not being greedy this once.
I bring life and hope.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Golems are a girl's best friend.
Oh my gosh, that one health totem.
I will mourn your death.
It feels bad to know that I can lose this game. Oh, the double draw. Oh my gosh. Am I losing? Can't get past the 1 health taunt. I only need to deal 5 to him, but he's just gonna clear the board from here. And then Jade's. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose this game! $17.26. Oh my. Alright, if I get through 6, I'll use that. 17, 19, 21, 25, 27. Oh my gosh. We lost.
It is finished.
That was devastating.
You win.
My beloved Turtle.
My dear Malfurion.
Alright. I think against this Jade deck, I'm going to try to value Fiesta him. The other way to do it is to beat him down quickly enough. So I'll try both methods. The first way is going to be trying to beat him down. The second way is going to be trying to value Fiesta.
You wish to live forever.
And always try to have an attack value equal to the amount of golem he's about to summon. So I'm ready for the 2 golem and the 3 golem. I can always do Northshire heal, but put on a bit more pressure. That'll still be available to heal later. Hey, fresh from Kazakis. It's Kazakis. Alright, this bodes well for both the value Fiesta and the beatdown strat. Druid isn't a good matchup, but there are 2 ways to beat them, and currently I'm doing both of them. Hearthstone's still good strategy, especially against Druid.
Golems are a girl's best friend.
I'm not ready.
Just playing around, swipe. Thought about that, thought about that, thought about this, thought about that. Thought about that.
What to do?
Oh my god. Okay, that's a good card. That is a good card. And these are dragons, and these aren't dragons. Sorry, non-dragons, you gotta go. That Dragonfire Potion did 30 damage, and that's like almost 30 true damage. 4, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5. It did 23 damage. Way to go, Dragonfire Potion. Wow, I didn't know that Dragonfire was dead though. I mean, I had Mind Control attack as a chance. So, chance for lethal with Kazakis. I won't pigeonhole myself into getting a 1-drop though.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
Alright, 75% chance of finding lethal here. Or possibly greater.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? A worthy disciple.
Is 2 to all enough? Yes, 2 to all is enough. So the chances of winning were like 90+%. Wow, I almost didn't win there.
I can see. Nature will rise against you.
Woo! That looked like a really bad Druid opening and it exploded into a really good one.